What's up, guys? Welcome to another podcast. I got a special guest here today. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna let him tell his story in a minute, but I met him through one of my clients, and we had a good conversation over Zoom. And man, we finally got together. Welcome to the podcast, big dog.
What's up, man?
So tell us a little bit about you, man. This is gonna be your camera right here.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
Yeah. Well, my name's Joel Roman. I'm with Capital Title. So I do business development.
Okay.
And that can mean a lot of things. Really, every title branch has a business development rep,
That's true.
and we all do our own thing to generate business. And I actually come from a medical sales background, and I thought about becoming a real estate agent. And my buddy talked me into doing this position. Basically, he was like, "Man," because I know my buddy through riding dirt bikes,
Yeah.
and we were at the dirt bike track together one weekend. And I said, the game's changing in medical sales. Basically, I had to go work harder to make less money.
Come on.
Yeah, yeah. And so I was like, man, I'm thinking about becoming an agent. And he stopped me and said, "Hey, like this weekend stuff where we're riding right now, like that goes away.
Come on.
There's some risk involved in motocross." He's like, "So, you got to have good insurance.
Mm.
So just know it's a grind, and you can do the same thing for Capital Title, and it's building your business in the same way. So,
Yes.
it's relationship based. There's a title company on every corner, just like a
Yeah.
bank, right?
But it's competition.
It's
And I love it.
it's competition, right?
Yeah.
And and just like every bank, they're on the corner. So it's like, what are you gonna do better than the next person?
Mm.
And so I found out real quick. My wheelhouse is marketing. I went to school at Texas State.
Okay.
Beat 'em up, cats.
Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah. So I went to business school for marketing, and I realized that's where my opportunity is.
Mm.
Talking with agents about marketing, and when I first got in it, it's a little intimidating because
Of course.
these agents, they're running their own business, so you're your own admin, your own
That's
salesperson, your own
true.
marketing rep. And what I realized is, like, marketing usually gets pushed to the back burner,
Mm.
but really it should be on the forefront of your business, right?
That's true.
We're all in a lead generation game, and getting more clients, and being commission based, just like a real estate agent. The more relationships you make, the more money you make.
That's
and
true.
and so he kind of convinced me by showing me that, and was like, "Listen, like, you get off on weekends, you get insurance,
Come on.
and you can grow your business the same
And you
way."
just ran the play.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what? This is the thing too, because I think the number one problems with most businesses is marketing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the number one problem.
Everything's
You
marketing.
know what I'm saying? So like the thing, I always ask myself because I look at commercials
Yeah.
as in a different lens than most people.
Right.
So first thing I was like, man, how are they emotionally attaching
Yep.
us to this commercial? And so like that's how I know, give me a break, give me a break. That's
Yeah.
the Kit Kat commercial.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Subway commercial. Like you hear all these things, and then you like, man, okay, what happened to the guy with the Subway commercial? Wasn't a good thing. Over the years, we get a chance to see commercials in a different lens.
Yeah.
And so like take us on marketing. So what's the most important thing about marketing? Is it starting a campaign? Is it being consistent? Like what is that most important thing you think that people need when it comes to marketing?
I think the mindset of seeing what marketing is, because marketing is how you
Mm.
position yourself in the marketplace
That's
to your
true.
consumers, right?
That's true.
So the campaigns, the graphics, the editing, all that is part of
Magic.
marketing, right?
Magical.
It's the everything's under that umbrella.
That's true.
And so I think once you get in that mindset of like, hey, marketing isn't a nice flyer or a
Mm.
jingle, it's everything together and how you're positioning yourself in your marketplace. And what you're
Mm.
saying, those jingles, like, that works for a Kit Kat company, because it's like it's a low barrier to entry.
That's true.
It's just this impulse buy. This
Mm-hmm.
jingle sticks in your head. You're in the gas station. You're like, oh, Kit Kat, right?
Yeah.
But like something for title, it's like the tone that we want to set is like, hey, we're good at what we do. We're serious.
Mm.
Um, uh, in real estate transactions, for those people that don't know, title is basically like, it works like any other insurance, title insurance, and the fact that you pay a premium.
Come on.
The way it's different is, like, for auto insurance, health insurance, you're paying the semi-annually, the annually premium for things that might happen in the future.
Come on.
Where title insurance, we're ensuring nothing in the past comes and haunts you as far
I
as
got
your
you.
real estate investment. So let's say you go buy a building and without title insurance, and let's say that building was inherited. Well, you have these siblings that maybe don't get along,
Come on.
and we know how that goes, right? And so let's say the brother gets cut out of the deal because they don't talk to him anymore,
Mm,
and then they go sell that property without title insurance. Well, that new investor, or that new person that comes and owns that property, if you don't have title insurance, then you're obligated. If that brother comes out and says, "Hey, that's my building.
that's
I was
true.
owed some money.
I
Who's
need go cut that piece.
yeah,
Go ahead and
who's?"
cut that out.
And then so you're the one that's footing the attorney bill going to court all the time.
Mm,
And then if you develop the building, all that money you put into it, that,
yeah.
that might not be your building, right?
Mm,
So basically, the way it works is loan providers, mortgage companies, they're lending you this money to go buy this asset, and they need to they're looking at it as like, okay, so we're giving this asset up, and if they default on the loan and we got to come get the property back, we need to collect our money back. And
mm,
the way liens work is how they're filed. So if you have all of these liens where money was owed, then those people get paid before the mortgage company gets paid.
it's crazy.
So like let's say that they own this property, and you owed the roofer, the foundation guy, maybe you owed a painter, you did some renovations,
Mm.
then those people are paid before the mortgage company if there's no title insurance. So
Oh
that's basically
wow.
what we do is we go and our underwriters go and research the property. They see if there's any liens filed, and we're very diligent about doing it. They check it a few times throughout the transaction
Mm.
because people can file liens right before closing day.
Wow, that's crazy.
But
So what's your mindset when it comes to you looking at you say there's a title company on every block. What's your mindset like? Are you the type of person that's like we all can do the same thing? Or are you the type of person that's like, I'm here to do it better than you so I can get your customers? Like which one are you?
yeah, I'm more of a think outside the box kind of
Okay.
person,
I got
and
you.
everybody throws around the word value,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. They throw it
So
around easy.
some people's idea of value is taking you to Chili's to get a triple dipper, right? Like
Mm.
that might be their idea of value, and that works. It's building relationships, and honestly, that's the easy thing, right? If that's what you want to
Yeah.
start referring business, then that's easy. But I look at value as like, it's like that saying in the Bible: you can give a man a fish and feed him
Mm.
for a meal, or you can teach him how to fish and you can feed his family.
Forever.
Yeah. So that's kind of the mindset that I have, and
I got
and
you.
now with AI and all these tools and social media and the tools that real estate agents have, I mean, it's no fault of theirs. Like they're going through getting their real estate license. You have all of these laws you have to adhere to. You have to also be your own admin, making sure you're crossing all the
Mm.
I's, dotting all the T's. And then HAR goes, hey, HAR is
Yeah.
the Houston Association of Realtors. They give you access to MLS and all these tools to go that help you with your marketing. But I feel like, you're learning all the legality side of stuff. And then when it's time to like, okay, I got to generate some business,
Yeah.
they don't know how to utilize these tools.
I also think that people buy people before they buy anything else.
Yeah.
So like I'm a big believer in when I meet people and they usually get the chance to talk to me, they're usually gonna buy into me. I don't meet them and say, "Oh, I have a studio."
Right.
I meet them, be like, "Man, tell me about you, what you do. What's your, what is the thing that you think you need help with?"
Yeah.
And I learned that 90% of the people they had these real estate guys just left. They brought another guy on, clean the block. You ever heard of him?
Mm,
Well, he goes around Houston and clean the block.
uh-huh.
And he said one thing that was key. He's like, I'm missing content.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't understand how the content
Yeah.
works and what kind of content you should be creating.
Yeah, and people will tell you their problems, right? You
Yeah.
you you said something there where you ask them, "What do you need?" Right? Because
Hmm.
everybody has different needs and wants,
Yes.
and they're all in different positions to where, hey, maybe it starts with setting everything up and just like,
Mm.
hey, let me give you some frame of reference of how to
Yeah.
think about this. But yeah, I mean, and I'm a big believer too. People, yeah, it's relationship based, but they make decisions when it's their own decision,
Yeah.
right? And so I just give people the facts and the info and then let them decide on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't, like, of course I'm going to ask them for business,
Of course.
but they already know, like, hey, I'm going to help you understand this and plan and manage this stuff. Uh, but how I get paid is when you close my title company, right? Like, so
Hey.
I guess all you have to do is ask yourself, like, what do your partners do to help you grow?
So do you believe that people should be teaching what they haven't done? Now, Max, this is a good question because
People should
shouldn't be teaching
what they
something that they haven't already done. Do you believe they should or could they?
like a 20-year-old motivational speaker, is that what you're
Like that,
saying?
yeah, man, you should set a website up and this, but they have no website.
Right.
Like, do you? What's your mindset on that?
Yeah, no, I think you should practice what you preach for sure.
Okay, I got you.
And
There's
then
a lot of people that's giving out advice and they don't have the stuff in place that the advice they're giving out.
right.
I have met them. I have met coaches that then they come to me and be like, "Oh, so." I'm like, yeah, I have a website.
Yeah.
I have digital products. I have a community. Like I have all this stuff in place already, but they teaching it, but they don't even have this in place. It's crazy. I don't know. I was just what's what I want to
No,
know.
no, no, for sure. Yeah, I think there's different wheelhouses to that, right?
Okay.
If you're a podcast producer like yourself and you're doing it, and then you're telling people how to do it, but marketing is such a broad thing.
It is.
It's like you have marketing consulting, you have media agencies, you have ad agencies. So if that's your specialty
Yes.
and you're doing it, then yeah, it gives you more merit.
I got you.
But there's also getting people in the right mindset and to understanding, because we can't, as a title company, we have to adhere to P53 laws,
Yeah.
which basically we can't like pay for things for agents. You can't
Got
buy
you.
business, right? But we can educate people all day, right?
Mm.
And so and I do that by doing it with my closers. It's like, hey, if my closer was a real estate agent, this is how, here's some examples of how I would market.
Yeah. And I think that's important though, because a lot of times when I'm looking at like different things, like okay, like what videos am I creating this week for myself?
Yeah.
Like, because I create videos of four though. So I like you'll see a video of me, you'll see a graphic,
Yeah.
you'll see a quote, and then you'll see animation.
Uh-huh.
And then I just repeat the process.
Yeah.
But that allows people to see different variants of me.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, oh, this is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, and the thing I'm learning when it comes to content is like content is so if you don't have a strategy, you just throwing money away. Like you gotta have some kind of strategy.
Yeah. But
Can't just post you posting the post. They're like,
but if you have the content, to me it goes in cycles, right? Like
yes,
like you take Levi's jeans, for
yes,
example, right? Like they're pushing this product. They have to make it first,
that's true.
right? They have to make the product first, and then they go put it out into retailers, which is
Mm-hmm.
like you distributing out your content
Yeah.
out into the social media sites, the websites. And then some people, they don't need to put a lot of money into advertising,
Mm-mm.
right? Like Elon Musk, like he prides himself of not doing any marketing or advertising, but I would say that's not true. He is the advertising.
That's what I'm
He is the
saying. And his
marketing.
circle of friends is doing it for him for anyways.
Yeah, I mean, every
So
car that you see that's a Tesla is an advertisement,
that's
but
it.
also like the SpaceX stuff, the Neuralink stuff, that's advertisement for him. Like you're like, look what this guy's doing. I believe in him. I'm gonna buy his product, right?
Yes.
So to me, that is advertising. So I would push back and say, "Gee, you've spent billions of dollars on advertising, like sending
Mm,
rockets to the moon and whatever." So, but practicing what you preach, I feel is true.
yeah.
Um, but but also you got to go through the motions too. Like if you built a bunch of content
Hmm.
and then you're just posting out to the void and it's just sitting on your page, great, right? But I feel like where the real opportunity is in ads, because now with social media, I mean, whether you like it or not, or however you feel about it ethically, they're collecting data on
They
people.
collecting.
And if you look at like traditional marketing stuff, like a direct mailer, right? Like if you were to send direct mail to people,
Hmm.
and let's say you're buying it by the hundreds,
And I looked into that. You can pick the zip code,
yeah,
and then you can give the post office the flyers,
yeah.
and they'll drop them out for you.
And
But
then they have data mining companies that
mhm,
will give you analytics on people and data of like, hey, you targeting homeowners with equity or whatever it is. And there's services like Melissa where you can buy this data But then you can then use that data to say, okay, here's my target audience, and I want to send them direct mailers. And
Yeah.
be careful with email stuff for
Of course.
spam and laws.
Yeah.
But
And text laws.
and text laws, like the
Yeah.
DNC is a real thing.
Yeah.
But like on social media, where most people are going to anyways, you can purchase ad space. So if you're sending a direct mailer and you're buying it by the hundreds and you're buying a half a card stock, that would cost you pretty much $1 an impression.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have all these variables, so they have to actually go to the mailbox,
Yeah.
right? Check their mail, which I'm a millennial. I probably check my mail once every 3 months.
Me too.
I've changed that though. I've changed that because
I be forgetting. My wife, she'd be like, "Hey, we got some stuff in that mail. You need to go over there." I'm like, "Oh, okay, let me go."
I've changed that though. I'm being a little facetious because I had a Easy Tag and I thought you could just put your old Easy Tag on your new car. But
Yeah.
you can't do that.
Mm.
So you have to go get a new Easy Tag. Anyways, I get a bill in the mail for $400 because I'm like, I keep getting these Easy Pass things. I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
Easy Tag.
yeah. Why are you bothering me? Yeah.
So I open it up, $400.
Yeah.
So now I'm more diligent about checking
I
mail.
got
But the
you.
point being there is that's $1 for one impression, and I gotta go to the mailbox and sift through it and check, which
Mm-hmm.
I still feel like it's valuable because you're branding yourself. They see your
Yeah.
logo, they see your face, your message. But that one
Gyms
impression,
do it all the time though. Like a new gym came in our area, EOS.
yeah,
Cause I live in Humble, and they've been every week.
yeah.
They send a new one.
I have an older agent. She doesn't care about any digital stuff.
Yeah.
But she'll spend $1,000 a month on postcards. She's done
Mm.
that for her 20-year career, and she gets deals out of it.
Come on.
So it's all about ROI, right?
Yeah.
And being strategic. But that one impression is $1, where $1 of an ad spend on social media could get you 100 to 400 impressions.
And I don't think people know the lingo though.
Yeah.
So when you say ROI, people be like, "What?"
Yeah.
Which we know is return on investment.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of times people haven't even been educated enough to even run one ad.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't understand, okay, what is the CRM?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What is the KPI? Like these are, you start talking like, I don't know. It's like it's easy. I tell people, this is what I learned about because dealing with a lot of customers. People want to go viral.
Yeah.
But are you set up to go viral? When I say set up, I mean like if your video go viral and you get 1 million views and 20,000 likes,
Yeah.
what else are you gonna send people to get some money out of them?
Right. Yeah.
Most people not even set up like that.
Yeah. But I think, you and I, we know the lingo. I think
Yeah.
every industry is like that. Like if you go to a doctor and they're like, "Hey,
Mm.
you have a hematoma," they have their own lingo.
Yeah.
I'm dying. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but there's like, no, it's a bone
Yeah.
bruise or whatever,
Yeah.
right? So it's just lingo.
Well, it's crazy though because when I asked a person, and I was at a event last year, I was like, it's like, yeah, I'm a marketing person, and so me, I just love. I don't know why I mess with people like this.
Yeah.
So I'm actually some marketing terms.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you're a
well,
marketing person. And it's so crazy is because that's why I asked you the question earlier. Do you think people, if you're saying you're doing this,
yeah.
like, show me some evidence? Like when I got on a Zoom call with you, you actually showed me the AI twin and stuff like that. And I think it's important because again, if we was the reverse, and I would show you, man, look, this is my community, this is how I get people in there, this is how I create you know what I'm saying? Like I can show you that side of, but it's important that because a lot of people doing a lot of talking.
Yeah.
But I don't really see nothing, no action.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I think that's so important.
I think some people get lost too of like, where do I start? And then they see they see the light at the end of the tunnel, and then but really you got to look, you got to poke your head up from the weeds and you see where you're going.
Yes.
And then you get back in the weeds.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while you pick your head up, like,
Yeah.
am I moving in the right direction?
Yeah.
Right.
Which is cool. Which is a cool thing.
Which means you gotta put the rubber to the road and do the things, right?
And-
This is a video of one of my closers, Fred.
Okay.
That's
let's
the
go
one
back.
with Fred. That's more of like a branding.
Okay.
A
So with the
branding
branding, so why should people create these branding videos though?
Well, for one, like, Capital Title's everywhere. We have over 120 locations all throughout Texas.
Okay.
The branch I operate out of is in Sugarland, right?
Okay.
And so the fact that we can set up ads to using different criteria to people local in the community.
Okay.
And if you see the video at the beginning, he's standing in front of
Mm-hmm.
the sugar plant, which is the reason why the city even has a name. Is how
I
the hook of
got
this
you.
video even starts, right? So this is why Sugarland is Sugarland. But the
Mm.
fact that we can target people that live in Sugarland and also own properties.
So do you think if anybody have is building a brand, they should have one of these videos?
I mean, it depends on what your industry is, right? We're in the industry of buying, selling, refinancing property,
Okay.
right? And you just go stand on the side of 59, look how many rooftops are right
That's
there, right?
true. That's
So
true.
it's like, okay, to me, I look at that as all opportunity. How do they even know we exist? If title is kind of it's kind of a thing like it's not really people are like, what is a title company? You really don't know what it is unless you're buying and selling real estate.
Mm.
But it's a necessary thing if you're buying real estate. So if you're in it all day, you know it. But
Okay.
you know, you've probably been to a title company if you bought a property. It's where you
Hmm.
take the iconic giant key picture and
Yeah.
I bought a house here,
Yeah.
right? So it's basically we're like a orchestrator of
Mm.
we're working with the lenders, the HOA companies. We gotta contact these companies that there's unpaid bills, and we gotta say, hey, we need receipts for this before we
I
can,
got you.
because the mortgage company's looking at us and are like, hey, we're this is a clean title, right?
Mm.
And if we say yes, it is, and then somebody owes 20,000 in taxes, and we insured it, and we missed it, we're on the hook for that. So,
Mm.
you know, that's kind of the scenario. So something like this, I feel like when you have a branch that's local, why not create local content
I got you.
about, and then, you know, because you're connecting the dots subconsciously with people. They see the sugar
That's true.
plant, they see the town center downtown. They're like, oh, that's where I live, right?
Mm.
And now it's subconsciously, it's almost like the Kit Kat thing, the song that they keep
Yeah.
seeing. So now you're seeing these things and you're like, oh, your real estate agent says, "Hey, we got to close out a title company," and then they're like, I know of a title company,"
Got you.
and then there's some branding involved. But the direction I want to go is, yeah, this is like branding stuff is good, but there are so many questions when selling properties and hurdles that you have to
Yes.
overcome and nuances. So I feel like that is a good, not only like a teaching opportunity, but also like a advertising and a marketing opportunity.
That's true.
So we could set up YouTube channels that are more long form, explaining people how to do X, Y, and Z. And then now they're learning from you.
So long form or short form. Should you do both on YouTube, or should you separate the two?
Well, I say do it all if you have the capacity, right?
Yeah, you got to have the capacity.
Right. Um, I mean, it depends. Like the way I look at marketing too is like, even if you don't put it in money into advertising and you just posting this out into the void. And then, you know, you have the pretty, hey, look at me, I'm a realtor and
Mm.
I'm great. Or you like, let's say that's scenario number one, or you have scenario number two. It's like, hey, I'm a real estate agent and avoid these three things on your next
Okay,
purchase. And then you're giving them practical advice. I feel like sometimes you need long form because it takes a minute to unpack that.
I got you.
Now, I wouldn't go advertise, like, let's say it's a 2-minute video on, hey, here's why you don't want to overprice your home because you're making the competition look more enticing.
Mm.
You look like you're not willing to negotiate. And by the way, every month it sits on the market, that could have been equity that's back into your pocket or
That's
profits
true.
back in your pocket. And then in 6, 9 months, you're going to then go and readjust the price and be right back where you started.
I
So
agree.
that could have been money all back in your pocket. But a lot of people don't realize that. But if they see a video or a piece of content or even read a blog and they're like, you know what, I didn't even think about that like that from a
Mm.
consumer. I think that's how long form works. Where short form is the hook, the attention grabber.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're looking at a funnel, you have the short form up top, and then and you can next time you're on social media, just look at it. Look at an ad.
Hmm.
Whether it's an app or a service or
Yeah.
whatever, they're like, hey, 20% off. That's the hook. The money is
That's
the
the hook.
hook,
It's
right?
always money. The money is always the hook.
Right. Yeah.
You know, because I have a try before you buy play.
Yeah.
So they come here.
Yeah.
I say, come try it out for 7 minutes,
Yeah.
and if you like the content,
Yeah.
then you can sign up for the monthly.
Yeah. There you go.
So that's the try.
Yep.
They get to come. They get a chance to come to the studio. They get to feel the environment. I said, do you want to use the all white room? Do you want to use? It's what you want to do.
Right.
And then they come in. They record. So 99% close.
Yeah, and so that's your hook, right? And then in forms of advertising, there's like all types of hooks. You can
Yeah.
shock them. You can money usually works pretty well,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not going to go take a long form video and advertise it because when people are scrolling, they see 2 minutes and they're like,
Yeah.
oh no, I don't have time.
Yeah.
But if you take that scenario, the three things you need to know about overpricing your home, and you have that long form and it's mid funnel, and then you
Yes.
have the ads where you can go test.
Of course.
You can have all these different flavors of funny, serious.
And YouTube, they my YouTube channel, it was funny. They just started the texture texture um A B split up to 3 different thumbnails
Yeah,
and 3 different titles.
yeah.
And then they're just running for you to see which ones
And
people
now you
clicking
got
on.
AI analyzing everything and analytics and say, hey, this one's working better.
This one
And you
better.
can kind of look at it and be like, why is this better? It might be it's yellow text, or it might be like the image you use or the
Yeah.
hook you used, right? So
Yeah.
and then the thing is too is like I never label myself as like an expert
Yeah.
because we're dealing with consumer behavior, which is constantly changing. Right? Like
That's true.
when Facebook first came out, the branding ads that are say, "Hey, I'm your neighborhood realtor. Call me. I want to sell your home."
Mhm.
That those ads worked because people weren't used to those ads, right?
That's true.
And now people are like, "Oh, if I hit call me, this guy's gonna harass me until I use them." Where like, okay, so now you can put a bunch of money in those ads and you might get a phone call, right? But more than
Mm.
likely, most people now with ChatGPT, they're gonna go research things
Quick.
on their own, right? So my theory is like let's beat them to ChatGPT and Google. Let's give them information that they didn't even know that they needed.
Yeah.
And then now you become the authority figure and the value of the whole deal.
But I think also too, what I try to tell people is every time I click on your video, I don't want you selling me something.
Right.
I need you to be educating me.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
selling through educate.
Yeah. So like you need to be, it's the 3 E's. You number one, you educate.
Yeah.
Number two, you entertain.
Yeah.
And number three, you engage.
Yeah.
So the engagement comes into the story when you be like, hey guys, A, B, C, or D.
Yeah.
So and make them click, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, if I give you guys 100%, $100 off your first episode, A, B, C, D, what would you do?
Right.
And so now they're engaging.
Yeah.
Then I'm dropping a video and say, hey, what's up? My name is Lloyd Christten, man. Look, today we're talking about reality versus deception.
Yeah.
So which one are you?
Right.
Then the next video I'm coming with like, okay, let's talk about the right mindset. But listen, you ain't started a podcast yet?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know what it is. Now I'm gonna tell them the problem. You probably can't edit that video.
Yeah.
But hey, we got a studio in Houston. See all the people on that wall right there,
Yeah.
back there. It's that picture, all them podcasters. So we got a spot in Houston where our slogan is we let you be the talent while we do the work.
Yeah.
So you come sit down, we send it to you,
Yeah.
and you be good.
Entertaining the second E is hard, man.
Oh, the second here is it's the hardest.
And sometimes it's hard to hear that.
But it can be funny though. So you gotta kind of think of like you gotta make like me, I'll make dumb videos like, man, I don't know. I got a mic, but I don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh shit, that's me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, but there's a studio I can go to.
Yeah.
They can teach me how they can use it for me. I just gotta go sit down. So like those are the like most, and show your personality.
Yeah. And you're saying all this. I saw a video the other day that went viral, and it was a real estate agent
Mm,
that understands attention. And what you're really dealing with is people's attention, right?
period.
And so it was like set up almost like a ring camera, and it looked like he was getting robbed, and he was at
Oh yeah, I seen
open
that.
house,
I
right?
did see that. I
And
see
see,
that.
everybody's seen it.
I
It's
see
gone
that.
viral. Like,
It's crazy.
and then he's like, I was just out here doing an open house. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, I got a buyer.
Yep. I love it.
That's
That's
good. That's
that's
good.
super catchy.
Yes. Yeah.
And so like those are the things, but like you just said earlier, thinking outside the box.
Right.
The thing about ChatGPT I love and hate is most people think alike.
Yeah.
So since you think alike, you don't know how to prompt.
Yeah.
So your prompting skills is not that good.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna go to chat and say, chat, can you create me 7 important hooks or about real estate?
Right.
Now, how many more other people are saying the same thing though? Because
Right.
most people think alike.
Right.
Instead of you saying, hey, my name is Lloyd Christten. This is what my niche is. I need you to think about these 7 hooks, but with these 7 hooks, I need to be a little bit more detailed so I can put 3 points with them.
Right.
So like now we get more into like
Yeah.
really educating,
Giving it some context.
giving some context. But I noticed, and you might notice this when I'm looking across the platforms, everybody got the same message.
Yeah.
It's because they're going to ChatGPT
Yeah.
and saying the same thing.
But you can hack it too, right?
Yeah.
Like you can tell it like, hey, I don't want any surface level stuff. I want you to go
Yeah.
deep. I want
More
you
detail.
think outside the box.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a great tool.
I love the tool.
Like it's like what the ATM did for the banking industry. And I didn't say that. I heard somebody say that.
Mm-hmm.
So but it just made, like, before the ATM, you had to go to get $20 out. You had to wait in this hour-long line to get $40 out, right?
Yeah.
But now there's this ATM that makes the process easier.
Come on.
And now, like, you saw that writing strike that happened not too long ago, right? And those writers are worried because now, like, instead of having a writing room with 20 people in it to get to workshop ideas, you can have this idea, and then now this could be your workshop.
Oh yeah.
You're like, hey, this is my idea. I want you to think outside the box. Give me 20 out of the box ideas.
Yes.
And then it's gonna go to work for you, right? Like,
I love that.
but then it's how you use the tool, right?
Yeah.
It's like you can build a house with a hammer, or you can the hammer can sit in your toolbox.
That's true.
You can smash yourself in the toe with a hammer too.
That's
though.
true.
So
And I like that though, because I think it's just my biggest thing about social media is how can I be different?
yeah,
And so like I started a series of like alter ego videos. So like I started creating my own alter ego videos. So it's
Yeah.
like I'm talking and then my alter ego pop up.
yeah.
So it's just the things that people don't want to say, that's what my alter ego are gonna
You
say.
took a page out of Nicki Minaj's book.
Yeah, so it's kind of it makes it different, but it also makes it where it's easier to, because what I notice with a lot of people, they want to say the things. So like you will start the video out with myself. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's different. So what also too, creating these kind of videos. So these are videos of just like animation videos.
Yeah.
And then you hit them with a quote.
Yeah.
Then you come back and hit them with a graphic.
Yeah.
But it's
That's your system, right?
that's my marketing plan that I teach people. If I'm not saying you gotta do all that's a lot,
Right.
but you need to have something
Yeah.
that you know, because most people need 7 to 11 touch points
Yeah.
before they even buy.
Yeah.
So you want to create one video and be like, oh, this didn't work for me. Bro, you only got one video.
I love meeting those people that like, hey, I'll go I do trainings for agents and brokers. I'd say, hey, let's learn about social media ads.
Mm-hmm.
Take you through the ads manager, because you can't, Meta is big on they're big in the ad space, and there's tons of people there, people that are buying and selling real estate. Most of them are on Facebook and Instagram.
Come on.
And so, but you can't pick up the phone and 1-800 Facebook and be like, I don't know what any of this stuff means.
That's true.
So when you start poking around, you're like, what is this, right? So just going through and practicing what you preach and like doing you learn a lot. And actually, it was a few years back, Meta did an outreach program because you spend enough money, they want you to keep spending money.
Of course.
So they did an outreach program like, hey, do you understand this stuff? We want you to keep spending money. And so let me explain some of all of these settings and how this works. Because and they constantly change it. So it's like you learn the format, the layout, and then they change it. And
Of
like,
course.
what is all this
Of
now?
course. I think it's to keep you off balance. This is why I think like Walmart, I'm noticing about Walmart, they change the store every so many years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One time they had the baby, so you had the clothes and you had the baby.
Yeah.
Now the baby stuff all the way in the back,
Yeah.
on the left-hand side by the food.
Yeah.
It's like they want to keep you in the store long. Like it's like I'm still like a bobblehead.
Well, I'm glad you said that. Like if you're creating a funnel
Yes.
on the internet,
Mhm.
And the way that Walmart maps out the store, that's scientific.
Scientific.
They do that on purpose. So that way you
Yes.
walk the whole store,
Come
you
on.
buy more stuff. They, you know,
Come on.
and what is it? My wife goes to I don't know.
Target?
No, she's Target. She lives at Target. But
Oh.
okay, Target, right? You walk in, and they have all of like the things for $5, $1, right when you walk
I
in.
heard somebody say the reason why they like Target better than they like Walmart because the baskets don't squeak. What?
Yeah, yeah,
It blew me away.
yeah.
But I pay attention to that little stuff. See, most people never heard it.
And the Walmart feet,
So I'm like, you like it because of that?
But if you notice too, like the way it's mapped out, it's scientific. It's so you walk the whole store, you buy more stuff. They put little
Mm-hmm.
trinkets by the cash register so you get stuff on the way out.
Yeah.
But that's the way your content should go. Like
Yes.
if you're doing a series of, first time home buyers, and
Mm-hmm.
you start with hey, this is how credit impacts your buying power.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is why you should get pre-qualified versus pre-approved, all this stuff. And then, after that video, you're like, hey, check out my next video where I talk about repairing
Yeah.
your credit and credit repair. You're sending them on this value loop.
Yeah.
And so
Dripping them away.
the same way that grocery stores mapped out is the same way your content should be
Yeah.
mapped out.
Yeah. And I think that's smart. So before we get out of here, I'm gonna throw you the alley hoop. Any questions you want to ask me?
Yeah. So what has been your biggest hurdle setting all this stuff up?
uh Learning how it all works.
Yeah.
Learning how to make the editing go smooth.
Yeah.
You know what used to took for like these videos because we editing them in 6K.
Yeah.
So one hour video is 60 gigs.
Yeah.
So now imagine using 5 cameras.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like condensing it, editing it,
Yeah.
condensing it again, and send it to the customer flawlessly without no stain on it.
Yeah.
So first started in 2017, man, we had to learn some stuff.
Yeah.
We was like babies in the game.
Yeah.
I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? But just a couple months ago, we just did over 3,000 podcast episodes.
Okay.
So imagine what have I learned in 3,000 episodes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what I have personally hit record
Yeah.
3,000 episodes.
Right. That's the
So
10,000 hour
imagine,
rule, right?
so imagine how much I learned.
Yeah.
I had a young guy told me that he's like, man, oh, this is how you should do content. I said, let me see your page. You got 50 pieces of content.
Yeah.
I got 6,000.
Right.
You got 100 followers. I got 15,000.
Yeah.
Bro, you can't really tell me much on how to create content.
Yeah.
Content is what I do.
But there's also the ads, right?
Yes.
If you have good ads, you're not going to be
Yes.
publishing that on your page, right?
Yeah. So the purpose is to have, well, the way we do it is because it's 2 forms of my business. I have the studio
Mhm.
for people to rent the studio out, get customers, stuff like that. But then I have my own personal brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my own brand is where I'm creating a valuable content for people to get, because I learned people buy me.
Yeah.
Once they buy me, I can sell them anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got a studio? Oh, where's that, man? It's Edo. Oh, yeah, you buy downtown.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me check it out, man. And most people say, like, and I'm gonna ask you this question before you, but you seen it on video. Before people came, I asked people this question before you come here. What you thought? A guy said, I thought I was gonna be in a room.
Yeah.
Nah, we passed it.
Yeah.
We on something different. So it's the mindset. So other than that, nah, you good. I'm gonna edit it out. Other than that, man, any more questions you want to ask me?
Yeah. What do you feel about all this AI stuff?
I love it. I use it every day.
Yeah.
I'm like on crack.
But what about the stuff I showed you with Hey Gen? Like,
I love Hey Jen. I think it's a good thing. I just don't. I'm gonna use it for my client, but I'm not gonna use it for myself.
yeah.
Because I like videos. I like creating videos. I'm in love with creating videos.
But it's getting crazy, man. Like, it's still not there yet. You can.
It's not there, but it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. Because I seen a couple more the AI twins though.
Yeah.
I seen a couple more, but what you showed me, it's flawless, bro.
Yeah.
But I knew it was gonna get better though.
Like that one video of Fred, he didn't say any of that.
That's
right?
what I'm saying.
So it's scalability. It's like
It's
But
crazy.
I put that into ChatGPT. I said, okay, here's all the tools I made, the time it took me.
Yeah.
Like break this down as far as cost goes.
Yeah.
And basically, it's like for a 1 minute video, it costs you $20.
Mm-hmm.
1 minute shooting, producing a real video,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to scale that
It's
to
kind of
even
hard.
compete with that, right?
Yeah.
So
I think too, now that I look at, the Hey and all that, I think it's a great tool in your arsenal. But just like 2 days ago, I literally sat and created 30 videos for myself.
yeah,
I love it. I'm in love with content.
yeah,
So like for those people who's super busy,
yeah.
I think they should use HeyGen though.
But
I
even
think,
even for B-roll, if if you're in video production, like the attention is what's
yeah.
important. If you have a bunch of stock video that's getting recycled
But I use
over,
Evado.
yeah, well, like the fact that you can generate an image and then create a video from the image,
Yes.
like that to me, and then you can be a director from behind a keyboard.
That's
You're
what
like,
I'm
hey, I
saying.
want you to move the camera in this way. I want you to do this shot.
Yes.
I want this shot, which is amazing
Well,
because
one of my real estate clients, me and him working together on a project right now.
yeah,
$1,200. We building out $1,200 per house.
yeah,
We got over 300 some houses we're about to do. Do the math.
yeah,
But we building out AI. We creating it from scratch. So like, show the helicopter dropping down.
yeah,
Boom, grab the house. Show the people building the house.
right.
I'm gonna show you some. I'm gonna show you some of them that we created. They like, oh my god, I need this.
Well, and the power of it is like, man, if you can articulate what you want,
Yes,
it'll do it.
I'm pumping that thing up crazy,
Yeah,
and we saving. And we get on a call every week. We saving our prompts,
yeah,
and when we save them, and because man, these people are looking for people
yeah.
to do this, and I'm like, I help him on, but he know I'm so good at video editing. He like, bro, we got to come
There's gonna
together.
be a whole industry of just prompt engineers,
Yeah.
like that are just prompt
All
masters.
my shit is pumped up, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna even lie to you. But on my computer right now, I probably got about 3,000 pumps.
yeah,
Like, but this is because I want the process to be quick, though, bro.
yeah.
So, man, look, I thank you for coming on my podcast, dog. I really
Sure.
do, man. I
Yeah.
do. Anything you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
If you sell, buy, or refinance real estate, close with Capital Title.
Man, I appreciate it. Listen, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. As I always tell you, go out and design the life you want, create the brand you deserve, but most importantly, you gotta leave your legacy. You better die empty. Don't die full. Don't take none of your dreams to the gravesite. We see you guys in the next video.